Good day, gamers. Don't mind me, I'm a bit of a mess today, but I'm feeling good. So it's been a little better than a week since my last vlog, and a lot has happened since then that have gotten in the way of me doing videos. And I decided, and I should have updated you on this sooner, but I made the decision to focus on my personal life and my health rather than getting more content out there, despite setting myself a very ambitious schedule last Monday. I honestly should have told you, and I apologize for that. That is on me, and I am sorry. I can do better in the future, and I will do my best to do so. So let's talk about what happened. One, taking my duloxetine hydrochloride, the Cymbalta, that's the chemical generic name for it. Taking that in the morning was wiping me out for the day. Taking it in the evening, I've got a lot more energy, a lot more motivation, and just a lot more gusto for the daylight hours, which is good because it means I get more done and I'm not staying up until 4 in the morning. Because I was napping all day. That's not great. I learned that attempting to take my blood pressure medicine in the evening will cause me to be up all night, even if I take it with the Cymbalta. So now I have to take one pill in the morning and one pill in the evening. Not that bad. So that was an issue. The much bigger issue. Tuesday, Apollo Cat got very, very, very ill with a stomach virus, and I spent the day taking care of her. Wednesday, she was still recovering from it, though she was feeling a lot better, and I started to feel physically poorly, though not nearly as bad. Thursday, she had a death in the family that we started dealing with, and that was an issue. And then over the weekend, I came down hard with whatever stomach bug illness thing she had, where Friday I pretty much was recovering from the week, a very stressful week. And then Saturday, I was so ill that I was in bed and, like, barely functional. Was that Saturday or was it Sunday? No, that was Saturday. Sunday, I was recovering from that and, like, getting back onto solid food starting Saturday evening and Sunday. Monday, my abs and core muscles hurt so much from all of the stomach and intestinal issues I had. It got gross and splattery, and we won't go into any more detail than that. I needed to rest. I was wiped out. Today, though, I feel great, and things are really working for me. I got the clean bill of health from the doctor. I think I told you guys that. Tomorrow, I have a therapy appointment, so that'll be good, because I've realized that I used to draw a lot of my motivation from negativity and not positive thinking, and, it's time to change that, and I need to learn some new skills to fix that. And then Thursday, I go to see the prescriber again. I likely start Wellbutrin to go along with the Cymbalta, because that is the medication mix that has worked for me in the past, and I think it'll help a lot with the energy issues and some of the other lingering things that are bothering me. So let's talk symptoms of depression real quick so you can understand exactly what's going on with me. There are a handful of symptoms that go along with the depression. Some of them physical, some of them emotional, some of them mental. And it's odd to separate mental and emotional, but it'll make sense when I get there. So physical symptoms include body aches, fatigue, tiredness, like you need a lot of naps, and just feeling slow and sluggish physically. The Cymbalta's not helping much with those. They're actually more noticeable now that I'm less depressed. Weird, but true. Emotional subjects or emotional symptoms of depression tend to be hopelessness, despair, self-loathing, guilt, anxiety even. Those are pretty much gone. Cymbalta has wiped those out for the most part. There's still some guilt. There's still some... what's the right word for it? Dislike of myself, but it's not like self-loathing. It's more like, these are things I would really like to improve about me. And that's maybe a more healthy and positive way to look at it than, these are things that are terrible and bad and wrong and need to be excised from me. Anyway, it's a very mindset thing. And then the mental symptoms are mental fatigue, fugue, fogginess, a hard time concentrating and focusing on things. And those symptoms, again, they are being somewhat reduced by the Cymbalta, but because I don't have all of the emotional symptoms tracking me down, they're actually more noticeable and taking more of my time and energy. And I don't have good skills to deal with those, because that was like the background stuff that I mostly ignored while I kind of fought through the emotional things to not do some really bad things to myself. And I spent most of my time and energy learning emotional coping skills. I don't really have a lot of good stuff for dealing with the physical and mental symptoms. Now, one thing that I can do to help with the physical symptoms is get more exercise, and that is on the list. So everyone who's going to come in here and tell me you're depressed because you're fat and you need more exercise, stop, go away, I don't want to hear from you, you'll get blocked. But that's only going to help a little. It'll help with the feelings of physical tiredness, it'll help regulate my sleep, and it will help with the mental alertness during the daylight hours, when I am awake, whatever that happens to be for my particular sleep schedule, which does tend towards the diurnal. I like to wake up with the sun and pass out around midnight. That works for me. I also survive pretty well on 6 to 7 hours of sleep. That is where I'm comfortable. I don't feel like I'm losing too much of my day to sleep. I don't feel overtired, and I don't feel over-rested, which is a weird thing to say, but you know, that just kind of, yep, today's a lazy day, I'm not going to do anything, and life is grand feeling. I get that if I sleep for 9 hours, and then the day's pretty much wasted because it's just, I have a hard time getting going. But a morning bout of exercise can really help with that. There's a lot of research that shows this, so that's on the list of things to start doing as a skill. But I really have no good concept of what can help a lot with the other physical and mental symptoms, and I'm hoping that the therapist can teach me some things and that the meds can help with them some as well. I hear that Wellbutrin especially can be a big help with those particular symptoms. We'll see in a few weeks when it's really kicked in fully. I don't know if I'm going to need to be upping my dose of Cymbalta or not, because I'm feeling so much better emotionally. I imagine that they're probably going to want to start me on the Wellbutrin and see how that affects things before we start tinkering with dosage levels anywhere. So we'll see. It'll be good. As for getting back to work, yes, definitely. And because you guys are basically my distributed employers, as it were, because, I mean, everybody has a boss, even me, and you guys are the boss because if you all decide to stop watching and stop contributing to the Patreon and donating on, tipping on Stream Tip, then I'd be out of a job here. So, there's a poll in the doobly-doo. Tell me what you want to see me do this afternoon. Apollo Cat is out with a friend this evening. I might get together with a buddy of mine to do some Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. That would be under the action game streaming bit. But I gotta see where my time is at and how I'm feeling, because collaborative work is really, like, hard for me. And if we don't manage it tonight, then definitely Saturday. And it might be better Saturday just because I'll have, like, time to adapt and adjust and feel good about things. Anyway, one of the options is record Regrowth to get out tomorrow, but maybe you guys would rather see me stream something or play a new Minecraft mod pack or anything. So let me know in the comments below, vote on the stream, the straw poll, and maybe I'll see you guys on Twitch later. If so, I'll put up an announcement vlog to let you guys, or not vlog, an announcement video to let you guys know. There's your channel update. Thank you very much for your patience while I sort my health out. And, yeah, looking forward to some awesome times with you guys in the future. See you later.